This is Professor Jun Cahigal. Welcome to this virtual online astronomy event. So we are here and we have this telescope already set up and we will be observing the moon. So come on, let's observe the moon. The moon is really a fascinating object to study through a telescope. The moon has an average distance from the Earth of about 384,000 kilometers. And with that distance, 30 Earths can fit in that distance between the moon and the Earth. So that's quite really far. In fact, the Apollo spacecraft took about 3 to 4 days just to reach the moon. And with that distance of 384,000 kilometers, all of the planets can fit between that distance from the Earth and the moon. And there is still 4,392 kilometers to spare. So that's how far the moon is from the Earth. So isn't that amazing? And also, the moon orbits the Earth in an elliptical path. It's not a perfect circle, but it's an elliptical orbit. So there are times wherein the moon is really close to the Earth. So that's what we call the lunar perigee. And there are times when the moon is farthest from the Earth. That's what we call the lunar apogee. And when the moon is in its perigee, the moon is closer to the Earth and the moon looks slightly larger. And when that happens, there's an event that we call a supermoon event. So during a supermoon event, the moon appears to be slightly larger because the moon is closer to the Earth. Alright? And what's so amazing is that we only see only one side of the moon. Haven't you noticed that? We only see one side of the moon. The explanation for that is that the moon rotates at the same rate as it spins. So its rotation on its axis and its revolution around the Earth both take about 27.3 days to complete. So in astronomy, this is what we call synchronous rotation. That's why we only see one side of the moon. And through the telescope, you will notice that the surface of the moon is scarred by millions of impact craters. So the most obvious ones is the Tycho crater or the Copernicus crater. And most of these craters were caused by asteroids, comets, and meteorite impacts. Okay, there is no atmosphere on the moon to help protect it from bombardment from asteroids or meteors. So they don't burn up, unlike here on Earth, because the moon has no atmosphere. And since the moon has no atmosphere, on the surface of the moon, the sky always appears dark, even on the bright side of the moon. And since there is no atmosphere, sound waves cannot travel through the moon. So the moon is silent. There can be no sound transmission on the moon. And without an atmosphere, there is no erosion. There's no wind, there's no precipitation, and there's very little geologic activity to wear away all of those craters. So they remain unchanged until a new impact changes it. Okay, so and through a telescope you can see dark patches and white areas. Those dark patches are the lunar plains, and the bright areas are lunar highlands and impact craters. Okay, so I hope you have learned something about our moon. Check out our Facebook page, Manila City Astronomers and the Vedan Society of Young Astronomers. So again, this is Professor Cahigal and stay safe.